Hello and welcome back to my channel. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am for this video. I have been planning the shooting of this video since October, since Halloween, because here's how it started. A friend of mine, her name is Haley, she is a big Christmas fan, and she was teasing me all through Halloween on Instagram about how much Christmas was in the stores this year during Halloween. Like, she would send me videos of, like, the Halloween stuff being taken down and replaced for Christmas in Walmart in, like, the middle of October. And she'd be, like, teasing me, and I said, I'm going to make Christmas as scary as possible this year and turn myself into Krampus. And when I said that, I meant it as a joke. I didn't really think too hard about it. But an issue with me is that, like, it was a seed. And that seed has grown. And then I had to do it. So then, like, a week after I made that comment, I got a check from YouTube, so thank you very much. It was $100, and I spent that entire $100 on stuff for this video. So please like this video. Please share it with your friends. Please comment. Please, do all of that to help me in the algorithm. Keep this video on, a second time, a third time, in a separate window, a separate tab with the sound off, so that I can make the money back again, because I could have used that money for food. And no, my crow brain decided to use it on horns, a wig, a beard, and a coat for this video. So I am so excited to turn myself into Krampus today. I have obviously put in my contacts. I've been working on blocking out my eyebrows, but I don't really need them completely blocked out because I actually have a little prosthetic that I made. I kind of, now that it's in my hands, I wish I would have made it a little bit thicker because it doesn't stand out as far as I wanted it to. But the purpose of this is to make my eyebrows a little bit thicker away from my face, my cheeks a little bit thicker away from my face, but I also didn't want them to be too thick because I didn't make a nose prosthetic because I already have such a big nose. So I didn't need that. And then the other piece is, so Krampus has a really big chin and a really long tongue that sticks out. I didn't make that because of the logistics of how my body is shaped. I don't have a lot of space here because of how my chest bone is shaped and how big my boobs are. So I can't really do that. So we're just going to use my own mouth, my own jaw. I'm not going to make the tongue. We're not going to bother that. Krampus has a lot of sort of different depictions. A lot of them are sort of animal-like. They sort of remind me of Beast from Beauty and the Beast. But the look that I'm going for is actually from the Krampus movie with Toni Collette, Adam Scott, that sort of thing, because I love that movie. It's actually on behind you right now. I think that movie is so underrated. It's so good. It's acted so well. It's just such a good movie that explains to you all of my issues with Christmas. Now, I talk a lot on my... I've accidentally started talking a lot on my channel about, like, sort of why I don't like Christmas. And I want to be clear that it's actually not Christmas's fault. It's people's fault. Because Christmas is, like, the gift-giving holiday, a lot of people, like, got rid of the sort of good meaning and the family aspect of it, and now it's just about who can buy who the biggest, nicest, most extravagant gifts. And I've noticed, it turns a lot of people that, maybe I like, and maybe I admire, and maybe I respect, it turns them from that kind of person that I like and admire and respect into a very Dudley Dursley-like person who's very like, but last year I had 37! And it just makes me very sad because that's not what it's supposed to be about. If people had managed to keep Christmas about what it's supposed to be about, I'm all for it, but it's not. And that's probably part of the reason that Halloween never loses its magic for me is because it's not a gift-giving holiday, so nobody really becomes assholes about it, unless they're specifically being assholes about how much I love Halloween, which is, like, fine, you can say whatever you want about me. I don't know, man. All I know is that I love Krampus. I just think it's such a good idea. Santa's shadow, the guy who comes and beats you up if you, I don't know, lose the true meaning of Christmas. Or in this case, in the movie, sort of wish your whole family away. I just think it's fun. And I've been so looking forward to this. And I had to bully my sister into helping to be my Instagram husband to take pictures and stuff for it. So to make the prosthetic, what I did was I literally layered liquid latex and powder on my face cast. There was one point where I mixed them together in a separate container and, tried to make a paste. But because of the powder I was using the Everything powder by Cake Beauty and not like flour. I couldn't get it completely into a paste. It was still sort of chunky, so that's why my prosthetic is a little bit chunky. But I figured because it's Krampus, I'm supposed to look like a creepy old man. If my skin is not even, if anything, that only helps. By the way, the liquid latex from Spirit Halloween that is ammonia free does not burn my eyes the way I guess it had ammonia in it, the other liquid latex I used to use. don't think I went far enough back into my hairline with this. Oh, I got it on the floor. I am currently still wearing my pajamas. I didn't put the outfit on yet. I learned my lesson the hard way about liquid latex and clothes. I'm not too worried about the bottom edge. It doesn't seem to want to stick down to my face. I must have had it sitting weird on the face cast. But I have a big beard to put on, so... Oh, look at that. Liquid latex on my Baby Yoda shirt. You know, I also didn't really have to worry about the back sides too much because I am putting on a big wig, too. I basically bought like a knockoff version of like a Saruman Lord of the Rings. I think it's called Dark Wizard, but it looks like a knockoff Saruman, to be honest with you. The nice thing about this Krampus look is that I not only don't have to put on mascara, but I don't even have to put on lashes. At first I thought this cheek looked much better because of how I shaped it, but this cheek doesn't actually look that bad. Like, if you look at my profile, this is the perfect Krampus nose. I was literally born to be a monster. So I'm just going to pour some of this powder out directly onto my table because I don't have any kind of container for it. Okay, so off camera I layered liquid latex all around the edges to help blend them. And then in some of the spots where there was some gaping, I guess because the face cast doesn't perfectly fit my face, I just stuffed some cotton. So if you're seeing like white, that's just some cotton and some latex to help sort of blend it all together. And now we're going to start doing stuff. So what do I have here that I grabbed? NYX Creme palette, and then I also still have the Annabelle one, if you watch the Annabelle video from October, although the lid seems to have fallen off. What we're going to do first is we're going to take... what brush should I use? This is a little e.l.f. angled contour brush, and what I really want to do is make sure, because when I did my e.l.f. video, that I'm not even sure it's up by the time that you're seeing this, I really just want to make sure that I really cover this in this sort of brownie shade underneath in an attempt to help sort of conceal it so that when I put foundation on over it, I'm not getting super yellow from the liquid latex come through, because when I did that e.l.f. video, in real life it looked fine, but in pictures the liquid latex still looked really yellow. And I didn't know that that was going to happen. So we're just going to use this sort of dark shade, dirty it up a little bit. And then because we're using the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation, it should cover most of this. But I just really want to make sure that I take out most of the yellow out of this palette. I hope NYX never discontinues their cream stuff like this. And the only frustrating thing is I don't have, like, eyebrow hair. Like, should I trim the beard when I put it on and then glue little eyebrow hairs from the beard to my eyebrows? I also had a hard time covering the transitions. So that e.l.f. video, like, even though it's not my favorite makeup look, like, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, I learned so much about using liquid latex in that from that video, and creating my own prosthetic, and I hope to continue doing stuff like that so that by the time we get to Halloween next year, I have a better grasp of what I'm doing. Really gotta make sure I cover that white, because that'll be bright. I'm also hoping that by using this sort of very, very cool toned gray-brown, it'll help deaden my skin tone. Okay, so that is most of the yellow covered. So for foundation, I am going to use the Too Faced Peach Perfect in the shade Swan, and I'm actually going to put it on the front of the NYX palette, just to sort of keep all my messes contained, you know? So that was the secret that I didn't know last time. Really need to neutral out the yellow. This shade is probably a little too dark, so my Krampus is going to look a little muddy. Maybe I can fix it just by doing copious amounts of foundation. But still, I don't really use this foundation very often because this shade is so pale. Like, look, I haven't been outside in months and it's still too pale for me. It would have been nice if my things had come out smoother like, this cheek is so much smoother than this one. But that's okay. Everything in life is a learning experience. So what we're going to do right now, before my camera dies, is we're going to just shade in a couple of spots under the eyebrows, in the eye holes, under the cheeks a little bit, and then I'm going to go get the beard and the wig, because I don't really know what goes into putting those on, because I haven't even opened the container yet. So, in the Sabrina palette, I'm going to go into Malice, because it's just like a nice sort of cool tone brown, and I just really want to I'm going to go into Limbo too, because it's a little bit of like a purpley gray. I think I need to contour my nose. Do you think I can do that with the special effects palette? Let's see. Okay, so this is a skinny brush. Do you think I can like... and fluff that in there. I'll just kind of blend this out with my fingy. And then, of course, my favorite part, this kind of contouring. In the nostrils. Now these nostrils have to be loud and proud. Especially because they get in the mustache. Hell yeah. I can truly say that I don't think I've ever looked better. So I have now changed into an all-black outfit, and by changing into an all-black outfit, I mean I put on black pants, and then I just put my Baby Yoda t-shirt on inside out. Because why would I dirty a whole other shirt when... Like, I'm wearing a coat over this, so it doesn't really matter what I'm wearing on my shirt underneath it. I just need it to be neutral. So I'm putting my hair in a bun because we're about to do the hair transformation. This is the poor man's Saruman costume. It says Dark Wizard. I bought this from OYA Costumes, but I think you can get it here for a too. I've never put on a beard before in my entire life, and I've always wanted to. So here's hoping they're not attached, because I do have a weird face. And I don't see why they would be. No, they're not attached. So this is the wig, obviously. And then this would be the beard. Put the wig over there for now, because that I know how to do. I'm alive. What? Okay, first of all, that is the strangest little mustache I have ever seen in my life. Why is it cut like that? So I don't even have to latex this to my face? I feel like that's not real. What in the jock strap? Okay, well... Like that? But my ears aren't even. Okay, but honestly, slay. Literally. I feel like I need to go get some bobby pins to bobby pin this to my bun. And then we're good to go. I'm going to cut a little bit off the bottom to make some really frizzy little eyebrows. But I definitely need bobby pins because it's already sliding because my ears aren't even. If I had normal ears, this would be much better. Okay, these are apparently all the bobby pins I have to my name. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up so that I can buy more bobby pins. I look so good. Like, I just can't get over how cute I am. Before I even had the beard on, I went and I showed my mom, and she said, and I quote, "My kids are friggin' weird." Which my response always is, at least it's not drugs. I can't believe I'm not married. Like, look at this. Who doesn't want to marry this? Okay, so I crisscrossed the bobby pins. So that should help them stay on. Man, I'm truly at the end of this movie. There's Krampus. Oh, his eyes are much hollower than mine. Maybe I need to add some more. I can always add more eyeshadow at the end, though. That's not hard. So I don't really need like a ton of eyebrows. I think that's enough eyebrow. We'll see when it dries. If I need to add more, I can always add more. You know what the best part about this is? This beard, sorry, doesn't just cease to exist when I'm done shooting this video. I get to keep it forever. Now I can do any kind of bearded costume I want to do, as long as the beard is gray. Gandalf, Saruman. I'll probably never do regular Santa. I mean, that's too wholesome for me, you know. Oh, and I don't even think I showed you the prop I made in this video. I definitely showed it to you in the vlog that I'm currently working on, but so I went to the dollar store and I bought this bell, and I painted Krampus on it. I was gonna like gruss Swan Krampus, like the whole thing, but I didn't trust myself. Okay, wig time. I think Krampus doesn't have red eyes. I think he has yellow eyes, but this is the wig that I have, so we're just gonna go with it, you know? I mean the wig, the contacts. Oh boy. This is a nice, soft, luscious wig. Oh, it's got like a widow's peak. I didn't even notice. I don't even look like myself. So this, what's the word? Wig doesn't fit my head. So it's gonna have to be bobby pinned in with my 3 remaining bobby pins. Okay, I'm having way too much fun over here. Okay, I understand that quarantine has been stressful for some people, but like, if I can just say, look at me. I'm thriving. I am absolutely living my best quarantine life. Do you think if okay, never mind. I was gonna say, do you think if I left the house like this, anybody would know who I am? But I'm in a big pink pearlescent wheelchair, so yes, they would. I need to make my eyes hollower. So I need to go back over there and get the eyeshadow palette. And then I'm gonna get the coat too, because it's right there. I think one of my favorite parts of this is that I unintentionally made the cheeks like the perfect shape to fit around the beard. Okay, so these are the horns. These are actually like sheep horns, I think. And I wasn't planning on buying horns. I was just gonna like make some, or I don't know, MacGyver some, like mess up my Maleficent horns. But then when I was buying this, I saw these on OYA Costumes too. So I was like, the world just came together for me that day. And then because OYA Costumes is Canadian, they don't know who I am, by the way. Like, I'm not sponsored. They don't care about me. I just really like them because there aren't very many Canadian costume places. So to find one is amazing, because then you don't have to pay like massive amounts for shipping, and it all comes in, and you don't have to pay duties. It typically gets here by the end of the week. I wish there was like more of a waist frontness to the top of this mustache, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we're gonna put the outfit on now. So I showed one of my coworkers that I bought this, and he said, "What do you need a sexy Santa coat for?" And I just want to point out that I think that's so funny, because I bought this to use for this. But the reason I bought a sexy Santa coat is because it's just short. Like, I'm 3 feet tall, What am I going to do with a full-size Santa Coat? I truly feel like I can't emote, but, like, it's okay. So this is the belt that it comes with, apparently. I didn't even realize it came with a belt when I bought it, to be honest with you. Okay, if your question is, does this feel cheap? The answer is yes. If your question is, do I care that it feels cheap? Then the answer is no. No, the only thing is, I've been debating cutting holes in the hood because of the horns, but I really don't want to wreck the hood. So the question is, do you think I can wear the hood? Like, I don't have a very deep head. So now with the coat on and the horns, I am the Krampus. I am exactly who I want to be. So please remember this Christmas season, especially this year, that it's not about buying expensive things and being extravagant, and especially this year, it's not about parties or anything like that. It's just about showing the people that you care about them. And it's also about charity and giving to people who don't have as much as you have. So, you know, help out at whatever charity you can, whether it's with your time or financially. You know, send cards or homemade gifts to people that you love. I'm a big believer in homemade gifts. I painted Alyssa a picture of a Pac-Man truck for her birthday, and she liked it. I would rather do something like that than, you know, make myself bankrupt buying presents. I leave you with the message of remember what's important this holiday season. Or Krampus, specifically my terrifying version of Krampus, is gonna come get you, okay? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you share this video with your friends. Comment. I think it's especially within the first 2 hours of the video going up. If you interact with it, it really helps the algorithm like me. And like I said, the last time I got a YouTube check, I spent the entire check on this outfit. So if you help my channel, you'll help me eat and also do stupid things like this in the future. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!